The winner of the College Football Fan Index for the team with the best offense is Alabama. Well, obviously. But let's be real, it hasn't always been that obvious. Many of Saban's previous title runs have been on the back of an elite defense, with decent to above average to maybe not even so good quarterback play. And it was always this scary thought: what if Bama ever got an elite QB? Then Tua Tagovailoa took over the second half of the national championship game, and that nightmare became a reality. And while some pundits question if Tua was ready to take over the starting job from Jalen Hurts, he has quickly, efficiently, and defiantly taken over the country. Just look at these video game stats. His passer rating is a gaudy 258.4. But let's just add some perspective. That's 60 points higher than Baker Mayfield's 2017 passer rating, which was the best ever. No big deal. And oh, by the way, he has yet to throw a pass in the fourth quarter of any game this season. After Bama's annihilation of Arkansas, Razorbacks defensive coordinator John Chavis made a bold statement to our very own George Schroeder. This is not only the best Bama offense he's ever seen, but the best offense he's coached against, period. Chavis has coached against Bama 31 times and has been coaching since 1979. So that's saying something. And while the Bama dynasty is looking as strong as ever, so does New Orleans Saints quarterback Drew Brees, who just broke Peyton Manning's record for all-time passing yards. Wait, why am I bringing that up? Well, now seems like a better time than ever to ask, what if? What if Brees went to Saban's Dolphins rather than signing with the Saints in 2006? What could or couldn't have been? Fun to ponder, right? But back to reality. And yes, it does look like Alabama is well on its way to winning its 6th title in 10 years. Maybe one team that can stop them is Ohio State. They'll take on Minnesota this weekend. Fox Sports' Joel Klatt is here with the breakdown.
The biggest thing for Ohio State is they've got to remember what it was last year to lose to Iowa. And that's what kept them out of the playoff. And that can be a huge motivating factor. And if I was Urban Meyer, I would be continuing to show clips of that game, put that score of that game up there, because you never know when the week is that you lose your focus for just a little bit and you get beat. And so with Minnesota coming to town, Ohio State has, I think, a markedly better team. Talent-wise, Minnesota is young. They just are ill-equipped to go in there and actually go toe-to-toe with Ohio State if Ohio State is playing their best football. And so that's the charge for the Buckeyes. Can you play your best on a week-in and week-out basis?
Thanks, Joel. And be sure to tune into the Minnesota-Ohio State game, as next week's theme will be revealed at halftime on FS1. Should be fun. And in the meantime, stick with Sports Pulse, your heartbeat to what's trending in sports.